got it right, man. How cold finally disappeared. Finally, that cold disappeared for a minute. It's still a little bit nippy, but not like the way it was a couple of days ago. Yesterday and the day before. Ooh, that biscuit was cool. Morning. Wow. You know, it's really funny, this life, you know. Today, as I was stretching my body, and as I used to think of the word meditation, that's the emotion that came into my head this morning, meditation. So, well, I'm already meditating, so why am I thinking about meditation again? So, man, what's wrong with this camera today? Move back, cowboy. So I realized, so as I begin to run, and I realized that, man, I used to, there's this word of saying that, yeah, I lost my flexibility, I'm getting old. So setting, because I'm one of those real flexible brothers, you know, growing up, being an athlete. And when I started to lose it, I began to believe in the saying. But the thing is, we never lose our flexibility from the day we were born. The only thing that I did was I accumulate stress like everyone else. Unnecessary worries, things that I didn't let go. And when you accumulate stress, what it does to your body, it shuts down. And when your body shuts down, you realize that you could stretch 4 inches, but now you can only stretch 1 inch. You know, and there's that saying, oh yeah, your back hurts, you're getting old. Biscuit, no. You know. You are not. And we medicate a lot also. So all those things comes into play, worrying, anger, and we don't even realize that the word of our mouth is so powerful. Can you imagine? Half of the things that are stressful in our body is from a word of mouth. That is so amazing to me, how a word of mouth can let our body coil up without us realizing it. And the answer to that is, the more I do yoga every day, I've studied that thing for years and years, and God, mother biscuit, that thing requires discipline. And I'm talking about 365 days of stretching your body every single morning without missing. It doesn't matter what it is, you stretch your body. That's the only way yoga will really make sense. And no excuse, no, my job, my this, but when you stretch your body 365 days of yoga and meditate, it is a different ballgame. You can take, because I see a lot of people say, yeah, I want to start meditating. I'm taking a meditation class. It is a good introduction, but it's just not going to do you any good until you practice every single morning. Because when you begin to practice every morning, your subconscious mind, which is your brain, will take over. It'll tell you what your body needs to do. That voice will start telling you, nope, do it this way. So when we take these meditation classes and we don't practice, and especially in our culture here, we like everything to be now. Our sense of patience has been devalued without us realizing it. You know, we forget that we are part of nature. You know, if someone is practicing push-ups, if he cannot do 50 push-ups in 8 months, we literally give up, because the whole idea of saying, well, I do 10 push-ups a day, the ego. But the thing is, this is a journey. This whole energy called the chi never sleeps in us. We just let it die. It is funny because I'm a firm believer of one of the because people always talk about miracles. The most powerful miracle to me is a woman pushing out the baby. I don't care what anyone says. If that is not a God endeavor, I do not know what it is. You could try to deny it. And that's another thing that made me question things like all our texts, beautiful texts. You know, the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita. I literally studied all these books. The Upanishads, the Vedas, you name it. I studied them all. But a lot of these books I question because they don't talk about the great women prophets that did wonderful things, that walked this earth. We hear about all these male, who hang there, who does this, but we cannot say, you can't tell me, period, me, that there's not a woman form of Christ and all those great masters or yogis that walked in. You can't tell me that there's not a woman form of them, because that's just impossible. That's impossible. We might not have written books about them, but that's just biscuit impossible. So the word yoga and meditation, it is the new thing right now. I think if everyone stretches every morning, I'm not saying the world is going to be the most beautiful, perfect place, that there won't be things going on, but it will be manageable. Dig into your body, in your mind. When it comes to knowing your creator, or whatever you want to call it, you can be told about it up to a certain age. But the moment you understand the kiss of a man or a woman, that means it's time for you. Because at that moment, your first kiss, everything that our parents taught us disappears out of the window. There's just something about that kiss. Man, I remember when I kissed a girl. Ooh. There's just something about a kiss. It's your subconscious mind. Nobody can teach you how to do that. That's how one sit that God that's right here. It's right here in your stomach. And when you begin to stretch, you see it. It's funny how people ask me, how do you run every day? I just get it's easy. Stretch your body. Stretch your body. You don't have to be able to do a real good pose, but the fact that you are breathing into this beautiful body every single day, because the breath of life holds you, why not practice what holds you? This invisible energy, this breath of life, all you have to do if it stops, everything you have stops. So if we don't practice breathing, it's almost a waste of time. Breathe. Breathe into the body. When we see runners, how do I say this? When I'm out here, I'm not running. I'm literally moving with gravity. I barely even sweat. Breathe into the body. Take a meditation class. Look, we've tried everything. Drugs, NyQuil, morning quill, everything we've tried. Eat certain food, not eat certain food. But the one thing we never have patience to try is ourselves. We never try to meditate. I mean, especially the energy that we put into going into church. How about we put that energy into worshiping our own head, where God came from? Because it's so funny how we go into these buildings, we listen to these beautiful sermons.
Time 2 hours 12 minutes, 34 seconds.
How many miles?
Distance, 8 miles.
There you go.
Pace, 16 minutes,
2 hours and
34
30 minutes I'm
seconds
going to
per
be
mile.
done.
Split pace, 16 minutes, 8
And
seconds per mile.
when I do this thing, it's the time that I rest my body. I literally do this thing real slow. I really enjoy coming out and jogging. It's not even about how fast I can do it anymore. It's what am I thinking about? See? What is my emotion? What am I thinking about? What am I going through at that moment? As you can see, the cars are coming out, so I'm going to be done. I got 2 more miles to go. Look at that beautiful car. Intersection. I'm going to cross the road in a minute. Man, I lost my train of thought. Let me stop at the traffic light. I'm going to sit here for a minute too. Wait for the traffic light. See, this is how we run right here. You know, we get to the traffic light. We look around. We sit. This is called meditative jogging. You know, you get to the traffic light if it's not cold. You just sit. See, like now the light says green, then I continue. And that's why I don't like doing things in a hurry. Because that way, I can do this 10 miles with ease. I mean, like literally, I do this 10 miles with ease. It's like a walk in the park. With ease. And that is all due to stretching my body. Take a yoga class. Learn how to meditate. And be amazed. Find that inner peace in you. Meditate. That's one thing nobody preaches. But when you look at all these scriptures, the word meditate is in it. I'm going to leave you with this today. Silence your mind. Meditate. Like I always say, take a biscuit yoga class. Take a yoga class. Anyway, let me speed up. I gotta be done in 2.5 hours with this. And tomorrow, I think this is day 23 of running. I'm probably about a little bit over 300 miles right now. You believe that? Over 300 miles just because I stretch my body. Take a yoga class. Don't let them lie to you. Your joint need stretching. One love.